Johnson Wax program, presenting Marion and Jim Jordan as Fibber McGee and Molly. Ted Weems and his orchestra open the show with Overnight. Here's some friendly advice. Don't scrub your linoleum, or soon it will lose its beauty, become bumpy and warped. Finally, it will split and crack. The right way to keep linoleum in perfect condition is to protect it at once with Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat. You'll be amazed at the new beauty of your floors. The colors will be brighter, the surface will sparkle and shine. Glow Coat is the perfect polish for linoleum, rubber tiles, composition, varnished and painted wood floors, because it seals out dirt and germs and makes floors much easier to clean. Ask for Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat. Oh, yes. You know, you save money on the larger sizes. About this time of year, out come the window screens. But it's a mistake. The new car bug is livelier and hungrier than ever, and we're afraid Molly has been badly bitten. Fibber, however, who is financially conservative, to put it mildly, thinks the old jalopy is good for a few more years of service. And here, tinkering around the family bus in the backyard at 79 Wistful Vista, we find Fibber McGee and Molly.
Put that hammer down. There's enough dents in that car already.
I ain't knocking dents in it. I'm knocking dents out of it.
Well, why waste your time and effort? Let them fix it up when we trade it in.
Can't do that, Molly. Another couple of years, and it'll be so loose that every time we cross the car tracks, it'll sound like somebody hit the jackpot.
It won't be a couple of years.
No, I don't know, Molly. I don't think it'll last much longer than that. You see,
McGee,
Huh?
put that hammer down.
Oh.
Drop it.
There. See what you made me do? Bust the headlight lens.
Well, what do you have the headlights off for?
Well, I took them off to adjust them, and I wasn't sure which was the right one or which was the left one. I didn't want to put the right one on the left, or I'd find myself driving on the wrong side of the road at night, causing a head-on collision which smashed the headlights, thus destroying the evidence that my headlights was on the wrong side.
McGee, quiet.
Okay.
I've come to the conclusion, dearie, that we must have a new car. That antiquated egg beater's hardly befitting the dignity of a leading citizen of Wistful Vista.
Oh, you want me to go hi-hat, huh? No, sir. I'm Democratic, and I'll drive a Democratic-looking car.
Well, I don't care if it's Democratic or Republican, but I know we can never get a third party to ride in it.
Just the same, I'm going to hang on to this bus for a while. Why, shucks, it's just getting broken in good. Runs like a charm.
Talk about that car being Democratic. Those fenders bow to everybody they pass.
Are them fenders loose again? I thought I tied them on pretty tight that last time.
Look at that upholstery.
Well?
And that engine.
What's the matter with the engine?
Why, those cylinders pump more oil than the Rockefellers.
Say, do you know that one of the boys at the city hall was looking his car over yesterday? And he says to me that he wished they had a dozen of them just like it for squad cars. Yeah.
Looks like another shake-up in the police department.
I think if you heard the way it's running now, Molly, you'd change your mind about a new car. All it needs is a couple of new plugs, a hose connection, new ring gears, The rubber fixed up a little, and with another Johnson's waxing and a few tacks in the upholstery, it'll be practically new.
Yes, it would.
Betcha.
But this time, why don't you get a new car all at once instead of piece by piece?
Now, that ain't fair, Molly. Here, let me show you how sweet she pops them off since I adjusted it. Hand me that crank.
Here. Well, crank it up, McGee.
Oh, I am.
That's wonderful. I can't hardly hear it run.
It ain't running.
Oh. Well, what's the matter with it?
Some of the new parts is a little stiff yet, I guess.
Well, if they're stiff, it's probably rigor mortis setting in.
Oh, Molly, gee.
Come away from there, McGee.
Now, wait a minute, Molly. I just want to
Come away from there.
Okay. What you want?
Wash your hands. We're going downtown to the auto show.
Oh, there's no need for that. I can get a mechanic to come out here and fix it.
We don't want a mechanic. We want a car.
Oh, well, maybe that would be better. Then we can get a push around the block.
I mean a new car.
Oh, I wouldn't ask anybody with a new car to give us a push. It might scratch up their bumper.
McGee, look me in the eye. Now then, what am I talking about?
Why, buying us a new car at the auto show.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Okay, let's go.
Excuse me, sir. Have you tickets?
Tickets?
Or maybe you have a pass.
Nope, I ain't got a ticket and I don't need a pass. I'm a car owner, sis. Come on, Molly.
I'm sorry, sir. You must have tickets.
What do you mean we got to have tickets?
Yes, sir. Unless you're a dealer.
Unless I'm a dealer. Well, can you tie that, Molly? The guy that sells them gets in for nothing and the guy that buys them pays. It ain't right.
Go ahead, dearie. Buy a couple of tickets.
Well, the guy says when he climbed on the harvesting machine, it goes against the grain, but I'll do it. 2 tickets, sis. Come on.
Heavenly days. Look at the beautiful cars, McGee.
I know, but I don't want any of them. It breaks me all up to think of parting with our old car.
Well, it breaks me all up to ride in it.
Hello there, friends. Take a look at the new 1940 Smooth 06. A beauty, isn't it?
1940? You mean 1938?
Oh, no, we're 3 years ahead of the trade.
How many miles
Let
you get
me
out?
tell you, friends, that turning a key in the ignition of a Smooth 06 is like rubbing Aladdin's wonderful ring.
He didn't have a ring. He had a lamp.
Exactly, madam. A lamp. And the Smooth 06 has 9 lamps. Headlamps, tail lamps, fog lamps, parking lamps, and a spotlight. It also has a dash light, key light, dome light.
Starlight, Starbright?
First star I've seen tonight.
Put it back in low and start over.
Why, friends, the Smooth 06 is not merely a fine motor car. It's a magic carpet. Wafting you to far places, bringing you back safely.
Yeah, well, how many miles to the gallon?
Now, let me show you some of the new features of the Smooth 06.
What's new about this car? Looks just like last year's model to me.
Madam, externally it's much the same. But in construction, haven't you heard of our new double-jointed camshaft with a super stress overhead widgeons?
Widgeons?
Why, this year they're entirely sealed in oil.
Sealed in oil? Huh, that ain't new. Look at sardines.
And have you noticed that our gear shift lever is no longer on the floor?
Where is it?
Why, we put it on the, let's see now, where do we put that gear shift lever? Oh, well, it's around here someplace. You know, of course, that the Smooth 06 is responsible for introducing the synchro-silent extra-magnetized defroster that revolutionized the automobile industry last year.
Wow. Revolutionized the industry last year. Well, where is it on this car, Bud?
Why, we discontinued it this year.
Well, that's wonderful. You revolutionized the industry with it one year and throw it away the next.
You showing a peroxide model this year, Bud?
Peroxide model?
You know, convertible top. Why, shucks.
Hi, ma'am. How you doing?
Heavenly day, silly Watson.
Hi, Sil. You thinking of buying a new car?
Yes, I'm thinking about it, sir. If there ain't any down payment on thinking.
No, but there's a little tax on the brain.
I kind of figured maybe I could overhear somebody say he wanted a chauffeur.
What you want a chauffeuring job for, Sil?
But it ain't for me, sir. It's for my gal, Rosebud.
For Rosebud?
She wants a job as chauffeur?
Yes, ma'am. She wanted for me. She says she'd like to see a man wear uniform. She says she'd like to see me all dressed up with a pair of spittoons on my leg.
You mean puttees, Sil?
Yes, ain't it the same thing?
Oh, no, far different. You can expect to rate a little higher with puttees. You get it, Molly? I says you can.
It ain't funny, McGee.
Well, it revolutionized the joke industry in 1898. So you'd like to get a job as a chauffeur, eh, Sil?
Yes, then when I get me into a big car with the top down, I drive me past Rosebud's house looking real naughty.
Haughty.
That's what I said.
You said naughty, Sil. You meant haughty.
Yes, sure.
Now, what kind of a car do you like best in the auto show this year, silly?
Well, ma'am, I kind of go for that big old Packalack. When you drive a little bitty car, them traffic cops say, "Boy, move on there." But when you drive one of them big jobs, you know, traffic cops say, "If your boss don't come out inside of a half hour, son, I'm going to have to pretend I don't see you."
Harry Colo sings Cabin of Dreams.
When the sun in the sky bids the daytime get dark, like the willows I sigh for my cabin of dreams. At the ending of day, I start wending my way with a heart feeling gay to my cabin of dreams, singing down to the lane, singing love's old refrain. I'll be home once again, tapping my window pane. When I open the door, I'm in heaven once more, with the one I adore, in my cabin of dreams. Heaven once more, with the one I adore, in my cabin of dreams.
Have you seen any car you like yet, McGee?
No, more I see of these new ones, the better I like our old car. Our car's got personality. You know, I got a theory, Molly, that when you drive a certain car a certain length of time, it kind of takes on the owner's personality. Don't you agree with me?
I certainly do.
That's
Ours is getting noisier every day.
Oh, I didn't mean it.
How do you do, sir? Looking for something in particular?
Oh, no, just prowling around, getting a general impression, Bud. Why, Jack?
Well, I was going to say that if the lady drives, I think you'd be interested in our 1938 Seminole. The Seminole is a real ladies' car.
Oh, I see. It can steer itself for $3 while they powder their nose, huh?
Well, now, when the driver, you see, extends her left hand for a left-hand turn in the Seminole,
Yeah.
her elbow touches this little button on the window frame, which lights a neon sign in the rear, which says, "Don't you believe it?"
Yes, Bud. I used that idea back in 1899 when I first started building cars down Hagerstown. I invented the old one-cylinder Hemingway.
The Hemingway.
Yeah, I called it the Hemingway because I used a sewing machine for an engine. Chuck, you should have seen me spooling along the Boston Post Road. Honk, honk, McGee, I was made as.
Oh, my.
Honk, honk, McGee, the heady, happy handler of horseless hack, whooping hilariously over high hills, hummocky highways, and heartily hated by hundreds of hicks for hitting hens, hogs, and haystacks from Hagerstown to Harrisburg.
Well, sir, I'd like to show the lady some of the special
Hello there,
features.
Caesar. Hello, Cupid.
Oh, it's Mr. DePopulis.
Oh, hi, Nick. You in the market for a new car?
No, Caesar. I am not marketing for new cars unless I am seeing something which can't resist me, if you know what I mean.
You mean you're not exactly shopping for cars, but you might be sold if they really tried.
Cupid, that is my story in a nut house. As I'm telling Mrs. DePopulis this morning, Mrs. DePopulis, that is my wife. She's named after me.
Oh.
Listen, Dumblebell, I'm saying. I'm just calling her a Dumblebell because it is making her mad. And besides, she is a Dumblebell. Listen, Mrs. DePopulis, I'm saying, how would I be if a new car was driving up to the front door and saying, DePopulis is buying you for me?
Oh, you shouldn't tease her about buying a new car unless you mean to go through with it, Nick.
I'm knowing that, Caesar.
Sure.
But my wife is so economical that she is not wishing to spend my bank biscuit on new cars.
You mean bankroll.
It's all dough to me, Cupid. So, to be showing Mrs. DePopulis how much new cars is saving us money, I am buying a taxi cab with a meter on it, so when we're making little trips out in the fresh eggs and sunshine, she's seeing with a glance how much is costing nobody something.
Well, that ought to be fun, Nick. Taking all your kids for a ride in your own taxi.
Yes, it will be quite a father in my cab, I'm thinking. Well, so long, Cupid, so long, Caesar. If you see me later, how's everything?
Nick must be getting one of those income taxes I've heard seems so much.
Well, excuse me, please, but might I show you a few of the new features on the WP8?
Yes, sir. But I don't see the luggage compartment.
Oh, that's very discerning of you, madam. We have completely eliminated the luggage compartment from the rear.
Oh.
We advise putting the grips and handbags on the rear seat.
Oh, well, then where do your friends ride if you go on a long trip?
Well, we found out that at the end of a long trip, they're no longer friends anyway. Thus, by eliminating the luggage compartment, we also keep your friends. You see, luggage...
Take a good luggage your floors, folks. Are they scratched and scuffed? Johnson's Wax will protect them.
Still here, Mr. Wilcox?
Yes, I'm the singing salesman over at the Johnson's Wax booth. Listen to this.
Yeah?
If a body see a body shining like the juice, you'll know it's Johnson's Wax, my boy, the only kind to use.
Oh.
Well, so long now.
Singing salesman. No wonder he goes around grinning like a chaffy cat.
Oh, here's one more feature I think you'd enjoy, sir.
Yeah?
The automatic convertible feature of the WP8. Just sit in the front seat, madam.
No, you get in, McGee.
Oh, okay. Now, what is this new feature, huh?
Well, you know what it is to have to put up a convertible top at the first sign of rain.
Oh, yeah.
Now, our tops are automatic.
Uh-huh.
At the first few drops of rain, the dampness actuates a thermostatic control, which sets the raising mechanism in motion, raising the top in a jiffy.
Oh, say, that's something. Well, can you make it work, Bud?
Why, certainly. Herman.
Yes, sir.
Herman, the sprinkling can, please.
Yes, sir.
Climb up on the hood and sprinkle a few drops over the front seat.
Oh, hey, maybe I better step out of
Oh,
here.
just keep your seat, sir.
Okay.
Now, just imagine you're actually driving that car.
Okay.
That's it. Now, sprinkle, Herman.
Yes, sir.
Is the top coming up yet?
Well, we haven't used it yet today. The thermostat's possibly dried out. But keep sprinkling, Herman.
Heavenly days, hurry up. Why, you're getting all wet, dearie.
No. Dad, Bud, what's the matter there? Hey, you! Quit pouring that water on me. Wait it!
Look at you, McGee. You're stopping wet. How you going to get dry?
I don't know. I better get somebody to blow a little warm air on me. Hey, Elmo Tanner, whistle Josephine at me, will you?
If you have a beautiful new car, you should protect the finish at once with Johnson's Auto Wax, so it will always keep that bright, gleaming surface protected against dirt, scratches, and road film. If you have an old car, you can restore its lost beauty, make it sparkle and shine again with Johnson's Auto Wax and Cleaner. Don't delay another day. Wax your car the Johnson way.
Well, now that we're home again, McGee, don't you think we should have a new car?
No, I don't.
Well, I do.
Huh?
And furthermore, there'll be a salesman out here any minute now to look at the old car.
Oh, now, Molly, you shouldn't ought to have done that. Besides, it needs fixing up a little before.
Heavenly days, here he is now.
That's
How does me hair look, dearie?
Oh, what difference does that make? What's he selling, cars or hats?
Come in.
Now, listen, Bud, if you're here to give me an estimate on my... Oh, hi, little girl.
Hi.
Something you wanted?
Sure.
What?
I said sure.
I mean, what was it you wanted?
Hmm?
Listen, sis, don't stand there and hold the door open. Come in or go out, but make it snappy. Wow.
I bet you that was snappy enough, I bet you.
I'll say it was.
Hmm?
Oh, for the love of...
Oh, for the what?
Well, never mind.
Alrighty.
Well,
Hmm?
I says, well, damn rat it, what was it you wanted?
Well, gee, all the kids have gone to school and nobody will play with me.
Oh.
Will you play baseball with me? Will you please?
Oh, I can't do it, sis. I'm sorry. Besides, why pick on me?
Hmm?
I says, why should I play baseball with you?
Well, gee, you are a baseball player, I bet you.
Well, I'll admit I know quite a bit about the game, sis, but who told you I was a ball player?
My papa and my mama.
Oh, I see.
But they don't know which one you are, I bet you.
Oh, well,
Mama says you're Gabby and Papa says you're Dizzy. Well, thanks anyway.
Shucks, I thought for a minute she found out about me being a 400 batter in the 3-eye league.
She probably thought you were a little pitcher because you had such big ears. Oh, there's the salesman, McGee. Now be nice to him.
Oh, that is all right, but...
How do you do? How do you do? Mrs. McGee, I presume, and this is your father. Very charming daughter you have, Mr. McGee. Must be a great comfort to you in your old age.
That she ain't my son. I mean, I ain't her daughter. I'm her wife.
He means I'm his husband, we're married.
Yeah.
Splendid, splendid. Congratulations. Hope you'll be very happy.
What was the name again, Bud?
Boomer, my boy. Horatio K. Boomer.
Oh.
I believe I have a card here somewhere. Let me see now. Card. Oh, yes, the ace of spades. No, that's wrong. See, here's a receipt for a month's rent. Wonder whose that could be. And I have a check here for a short beer, yes. Well, I'm sorry, old man. I don't seem to have a card with me.
Oh, never mind. Say, sir, would you take a look at our car?
Your car? Well, be very happy to, madam. Be very happy to.
Well, be happy while you can.
That car's really a lot better than it looks on the inside, Boomer. You see,
Well, no matter, my boy. I'm an outside salesman anyway. Let's have a gander at the old hose car.
This way, please.
There she is, Boomer. Not bad, eh? Of course, it needs a little tinkering to put it in first-class A number 1 running condition, but $10, I'd say, would do wonders for it. Now, let me show you...
Never mind. Do you mind if I start her?
Oh, you don't have to do that, Bud. Why, she runs perfect. I can assure you of that. I put a lot of...
Let's see. I don't seem to see the starter anywhere.
Oh, here it is.
Well, that's a crank.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, a crank. This looks like the wind-up to me. Yes, nice upholstery in this car, madam, or is it wallpaper? Let me see now. Starting switch. Oh, yes.
Hey, Molly, she's starting.
He not only started it, he finished it.
Well, what do you think, Boomer?
Sorry, my boy, I don't believe I can use it.
Huh?
On second thought, I don't believe you can either.
Here is the quick, easy way to keep your linoleum shining like new, protected against dirt and wear. Use Johnson's self-polishing glow coat, the remarkable liquid polish that changes dull, lifeless linoleum into a beautiful, gleaming surface right before your eyes. Here are the directions. Just apply and let dry. No rubbing or buffing necessary. Glow coat dries in 20 minutes to a bright polish that sheds dust and dirt. Buy a glow coat from your dealer tomorrow and save yourself hours of cleaning time. Look for the attractive yellow can with the lettering GLO-COAT. Johnson's self-polishing glow coat.
Folks, we've had a lot of fun with cars tonight, but we do want to say that the new cars this year are really, really swell. You ought to get out and see them.
And when you see one you like, buy it.
Yeah, because the more cars are sold, the more Johnson's Auto Wax is used, and the longer me and Molly...
McGee.
Well, you'll have to admit it makes a nice finish. Good night.
Good night.
This is Marlowe Wilcox, speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax and Glow Coat, Racine, Wisconsin, inviting you all to be with us again next Monday night at this same time. Good night.
This is the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company.